What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another Fallout 4 Creation Club video to talk about. This time I'm actually going to be talking about, what's happening with the Creation Club. What's Bethesda, what's the future looking like for it? Do Bethesda have any plans? How are they really, going to go along with the Creation Club in 2020? Obviously, we don't exactly know for sure, and there's no 100% conclusive answer to this. Is, Bethesda have been really quiet when it does come to the Creation Club, but I think it's pretty safe to say that Bethesda are currently, pushing back the latest Creation Club release due to the fact of Fallout 76 Wastelanders. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Fallout 76 Wastelanders DLC that is coming out, it's the highly anticipated DLC that's supposed to, complete Fallout 76 and make it the game that a lot of people initially wanted it to be. It's adding human settlers, a dialogue system, a lot more functions to Fallout 76, a whole new quest line, new factions, new outfits, new weapons, all of that type of stuff to the game, and pretty much, the complete Fallout 76. I mean, when people bought Fallout 76, it obviously wasn't exactly in the best state. A lot of people are very critical of the game to this day, and now Bethesda are trying to fix it with this new DLC, and so far it's looking really good. Although the only one downfall of that is it's looking like it's going to push back the latest update to the Creation Club. Now, obviously, there's completely different people that work on the, the Creation Club. People who work on the Creation Club usually have, tend to have a modding side and all that type of stuff, and don't usually work on Fallout 76 from what I know. So, what I'm pretty sure is actually happening is there are still mod creators and stuff working on new mods and mini DLC for the Creation Club, although it's not going to be getting released anytime soon. In fact, it will most likely get released after Wastelanders. Of course, Bethesda don't want to take, the thunder of, Wastelanders and put it onto Fallout 4, which is already a well-established game that is pretty much past its time now. Yes, it's got a lot of players, but Fallout 76 still has so much potential to be a pretty good game and bring in a lot of new players to the game. That's why, it's coming out on April 7th, I do believe. I genuinely don't believe they would have, they're not going to release any new Creation Club content now, as it's all about Wastelanders. Everyone's mind is on Wastelanders right now. Bethesda don't want, people going back and thinking about, wow, Fallout 4 Creation Club, I can't wait for that. People, Bethesda want people to be saying, wow, Fallout 76 DLC, I can't wait for that. And if they're, still working on a game that was released so long ago, I think that it kind of, admits a little bit of failure to Fallout 76 as well, and I'm really liking what Bethesda are doing, because Bethesda are pretty much saying, well, hold on here, we really want to get Fallout 76 done and right, so we're going to spend all of our time as a company to working on the DLC and, getting the advertisement right and getting people hyped on it. And, the people who are currently working on the Fallout 4 Creation Club DLC, Bethesda are pretty much saying, okay, you guys can work on all this content behind the scenes, and once, April's well and truly done and it goes into, June or July, etc., the upcoming months after April, then Bethesda could pretty much say, well, yeah, hold on now, you guys can release all this content that you have been working on, because Wastelanders is pretty much up and done, and we're currently going to be working on our new Fallout 76 DLC after Wastelanders, which again, they'll most likely talk more about when it does come to, E3, which I believe is in May. So, again, it's May, June, and July are very important months after Wastelanders, because the Bethesda aren't going to have as much on. They're releasing this big, massive DLC. I would assume we might get a Fallout 4 Creation Club update, maybe, hopefully, during maybe sometime of those 3 months, or maybe some news even on what's going to be happening with Fallout 4. It definitely would be really cool, and I just hope we get some news as well on what the future of Fallout 76 is going to be looking like after Wastelanders. But again, that's another thing. Bethesda aren't going to talk about the future of after Fallout 76 Wastelanders right now, because they are so focused on everyone having their attention to this game, and literally you can't blame them. I think everyone should be, focusing their attention on this game rather than Fallout 4 Creation Club and all that type of stuff, due to the fact that this DLC so far looks amazing. And I've been very critical of Fallout 76 since it's come out. I think this DLC does look really good, and hopefully it does give us a lot of playtime and, you know, a quest and stuff that will make us keep coming back to the game. Things that will, you know, a better end game, hopefully. That's just what I really want with Fallout 76, and honestly, I think they might be able to do that. But at the same time, after saying all this, I still want them to be making Fallout 4 Creation Club content. I hope they continue to make Fallout 4 Creation Club content for the next year or so, and hopefully even further than that. But at this point, I don't necessarily think they are going to do it. I think this could be the last year because they're just going to want to, you know, put all their time into Fallout 76. And if there are still people playing Fallout 4, that's not exactly the ideal for Bethesda. And financially for the company, it's definitely not as good because there are so many people that didn't buy Fallout 76 due to the flaws of not having any settlers and all that type of stuff in the game, that now all of this stuff is adding that I'm sure a lot more people are going to be looking to buy Fallout 76, and especially, you know, that considering they're adding it on Steam, the new consoles and that are all coming out, which a lot of people are probably going to buy them on the new consoles, and with how the graphics and the new trailers and stuff have looked so much better, I kind of, you know, imagine as well what they could do with the Xbox Series X and the PS5, so I think the potential is really there for something, you know, for them to do something really cool as well. I would also like to see them add Fallout 4 to the Xbox One Series X and the PS5. I think that would be really cool in my opinion. And who knows, that might be even, that could also be a thing to continue Creation Club content as well, because there are still going to be, you know, there's probably going to be a lot of people that are like, well, hold on, I haven't played Fallout 4 in ages. Let's get it on the new console. And they actually, you know, download and all that stuff, and they're like, well, what's this Creation Club? I've never seen it. And who knows, they might actually want to try out some of the new stuff on the Creation Club store. And yeah, that's why I think Bethesda should continue to potentially keep updating it throughout 2020, and it just would make a lot of sense in my opinion. And yeah, again, as I was saying, I think it's going to be a little bit of time before we do get to see some more Creation Club DLC, but I think after Fallout 76 Wastelanders is done, we could still potentially be, you know, seeing some more stuff, or Bethesda could just potentially call it quits on Fallout 4 Creation Club. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for the latest, you know, Fallout content and gaming content. Don't forget to comment in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts and opinions on the Fallout 4's Creation Club? Do you guys think Bethesda are going to continue to update it, or do you guys think they're going to cancel it eventually, or what do you guys think is going to be happening to it? I definitely would really like to know your thoughts and opinions down below. As I was saying, I just think that they are going to hopefully continue it throughout the end of the year. And yeah, again, Fallout 76 is the main priority, and I'm extremely excited to get my hands on Fallout 76 and potentially play it. And we're just a little over a month away, you know, I think, from potentially actually playing this new DLC with Fallout 76. So again, I'm very excited. So definitely let me know down below as well what your thoughts and opinions are on Fallout 76 Wastelanders. Are you guys excited? Do you guys not really care? Do you guys just want to see more Creation Club content or updates to Fallout 4? Definitely I'd really like to know your thoughts and opinions down below. But as I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.